Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. Hello everyone, this is Charles Bridge Tech with another flashlight review, this time from Sofern. Now this here is their SP33 V3.0. Now I was sent this by Banggood.com. They wanted me to test and review this light. Alright, so let's wait no further. Let's open it up and see what's in. And you get one USB Type-C charging cable, and you get two O-rings and one lanyard, one user manual is included. Alright, so now let's go ahead, try to bring it up close as we can to the camera. As you can see, the highest output on there is 3,500 lumens. Now if you need more time to read that, go ahead and pause the screen. Otherwise we're going to move along. I'll fold this so I can have it later. Now let's go ahead and take a look here at the light. There it is. Now I've tested this SP33 all the way back to the very first version, which had the XPL LED in it, and that was my favorite light from them, including the SP36, which is another one of my favorites. The beam on them are amazing. I use them quite a bit. They're rugged, solid lights, and these are well made, especially for the price that you'll ever pay for them. Compact, light, definitely easy to carry. You can table stand that if you need to. Now the body here has not changed much at all. Pretty much identical to the previous models. And let me bring out the previous model of this. And as you can see here, here's the SP33. And just goes to show you the design hasn't changed much. Only difference I see here really is the bezel area, but other than that, everything else is the same. And as you can see, they're both running the Cree XHP 50.2 LED. This one here is only 2,500 lumens. This one now is 3,500 lumens. So really a nice quality budget flashlight, especially for the price. Now the machining and finish on this is very nice. It does have some areas here that are flat to keep it from rolling. Button does stick out past the body. This is a battery level indicator as well. And here's the difference here as well. The other one doesn't have a charging port, this one does. And this is a Type-C, so it's going to get it done a lot quicker, especially if you use a quality 3.0 or 3.1 USB. style and design on this is nice. I'm not seeing any issues. Not really sure. I kind of like the smaller bezel on this, in my opinion. Looks a little bit better with the smaller one than the bigger one here. That's just me. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look here at the textured reflector. This is running the Cree XHP 50.2 LED. Now let's go ahead and open it up and I'll show you the springs. Pretty heavy duty there. And you do have a 18650 insert if you want to run the smaller batteries. And this one here, you can't take the barrel off the head, so there is a spring that's almost identical to this one here down in the barrel. Let me go ahead and grab a 26650 battery here, and I have one that's readily available here, which is a Wildtac battery, 5000 milliamp. This is a protected cell. Now you can use unprotected cells in this as well, because there is a spring down in the head that'll allow for shorter batteries. And we'll use this one here to do the test, which should be plenty of power to run this light. I do have some Sofern batteries, but they're put away at this moment. So now let's go through the UI. The UI is pretty straightforward. It's going to turn that light on, press and hold to go through those light outputs. Or you can press and hold it down. Now from off, you can press and hold that to get to the lowest light output. As you can see there, show you the battery level indicator again. Now this will be blue when fully charged, and it'll drop down to 50%. The battery will turn, the indicator that is, will turn red, and when it gets to about 20%, it's going to start to blink. And also your light outputs are not going to be able to go to the higher outputs. It's just going to run on the, I think the lowest light output on this is what it'll stay at until the battery is completely depleted, which you don't want to do anyways. When it gets that critically low, go ahead and swap it out if you're needing more run time. We'll go through those light outputs again, show you the beam. Really nice, large spill area, and it's the same light output all the way from there to hotspot. A little bit of bleeding around the edge, typical for combination beams. Good color temp too. Now if you want the absolute highest output, you're going to double click to get turbo. It's a lot of light. And of course, you can press and hold that to go back down to the lowest light output. This does have memory mode. Turn it off, turn it back on, go to the next level. Same goes for the other level. So it's nice that it has memory mode. Comes in handy. Now we're going to go ahead and triple click the side switch to get strobe. Now this strobe is a variable speed, so it kind of pulsates a little bit speed wise, and then slows down and rapidly changes. So that's really distracting. Now you can press and hold to turn it back to the regular UI. Double click again. We'll go back to the highest output, 3500 lumens turbo, and then you can go back to the regular UI. And that's all there is to this light. Really simple and easy to use, which is great. Nothing difficult. nice to see that they're keeping this particular model alive. One of my favorites in the beginning. Clearly been using the older model here that sits on my nightstand, and they're really quality lights. Alright, so let's wait no further. Let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the Sofern SP33 3.0. Let's go ahead and check it out. See how it does. We're going to do it on the lowest light output here. Good for up close. And we're seeing about maybe 12 to 15 feet. Let's go to the next level here. See how it does. 35 feet to that water spout from where I'm standing. And it is making that tree there. That's 65 feet. There's the beam on the fence, kind of give you an idea. Alright, let's go to the next level, see how it does. Spill has come alive. Very nice, usable spill area. And it is now making the tree of life. That is 138 feet. Tree line, fence line. Alright, let's go to the next level here, see how it does. Nice. And it is making it to the parks, or playground, should I say, across the park. Now this is a lot of light output on this level. 238 feet to that tree behind the tree of life. Making it to the school with these. Now this combination beam kind of leans a little more towards the floody side. Let's do turbo, see how it does. Wow. Easily making it to the school now. Faintly making the palm trees. Look at that. Again, tree behind it, 238 feet. So it's got some good range on this. Nice spill, beam coverage. Everything looks good on this. Let's do a beam profile here. Oh, that's very nice performance. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Okay, welcome back. Impressive performance, again, especially from such a small, compact light. Now this isn't the smallest that I've tested from them, but 3,500 lumens coming out of this light is impressive. The beam performance on this is more than adequate for just about anything you're going to throw at it, especially with the spill area. It is, in my opinion, one of the better combination beam lights that you can get at this price point. Now, I wish that they had included a battery with this, but there's no fear. You can easily get them from my store as well. Now, if you do use an 18650 with this light, definitely recommend an unprotected quality cell, something like an LG HG2 or probably an LG HG3. Samsung are great cells, the 25Rs, but they're just not going to last very long on the higher outputs, especially that 3500 lumen turbo. It's really going to drain it quickly. Now, you can get the 26650 as well. They come in a variety of milliamp outputs, so definitely recommend you getting a quality cell for that as well. Going to give you really good run times versus the 18650. Solid light, impressive performance at a budget price. Can't really beat that. Sofern makes some of the best budget lights. I remember 4 or 5 years ago when I introduced these, everybody was saying, oh, this Sofern, never heard of them. They were giving me a lot of slack on it, and I told them, hey, there's quality light. The light, to me, if I didn't know who it came from, didn't have a name, it would be a quality light that you would expect to pay a lot more for it than what you will. Now, as more and more people have purchased Sofern lights, it was nice to see that they did agree with me once they started doing that. Now they have their own Facebook page, and the fact that you get such quality flashlights for the price really makes Sofern stand out. Now, I want to thank Banggood.com for sending me this to review. Now, if this is something you're interested in getting, I will leave a link to my 2 online stores down in the description area. You can find this there, as well as some other lights. Use my special discount code. It's at the top of the page. All you got to do is click on it. It'll automatically copy it to your clipboard, and when you go to checkout, just paste it there and you'll save some money. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these lights, budget friendly that is, to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.